Today I will test Llama 3.2 and explore its language capabilities. According to Meta, Llama 3.2 officially supports English, German, French, Italian, Portuguese, Hindi, Spanish and Thai, while other languages may also work. In this video, I will challenge this claim and find out how well Llama 3.2 handles both supported and unsupported languages. Okay, let's start our test. We have some English text here. I press generate it and I receive some output. So as we see, English is supported quite well. We see that there's some kind of title, some kind of description, tags, everything in English, so it's okay. Okay, let's then put some German text. Of course, the name of the channel is in English, and there is further German text. Let's see if it will handle good, if it will handle in the right way. It has some problems here, and the problem is that we have a little bit text that is in English in the beginning of the text. So we see that there is wrong title, completely wrong title, because it's in English. Here there is some mix of English and German. So this is German word. This is English. Here is a bit German. Here is something else. So it's a mix of German and English. So it doesn't work so cool. If I remove that English word from the beginning, it should be much better. I can only mention that I checked that queries with GPT 4.0 mini and it worked perfectly, so that the model could find out what is the real language of the text. With Llama is a little bit difficult. Okay, here is a little bit better. So if the text begins with a German, then we can see that okay, the title looks like German. We have a German text and the translation is much better. So the same for example with some other languages. With Spanish you can find out the same thing, that if you will press and you will paste with English in the beginning, there will be some issue as well. English. Here's only English. There's no Spanish words at all. But if you are going to remove that, model is going to find out that this is really text in Spanish and is going to translate to Spanish. It's not so smart to read whole the sentence and find out that this is Spanish and translate to Spanish. Okay, here even with a Spanish model has some problems. It's not translating; it's translating to English in this case. So it has some problems sometimes to detect language and translate and generate text based on supported languages. Okay, let's check what is if there is some issue with languages that are not supported. Okay, let's paste directly some language, some Polish, let's say, and generate. We see what Llama will generate. Basically, it will not generate in Polish. Everything will be directly translated to English. So it's interesting that Llama will understand the context. So the Llama will translate Polish to English and then generate the text in English. So that is the case here. Maybe some other language that is not supported. Let's choose Slovak here. We see if it will generate in Slovak or it will generate again in English. It will generate in English. So Llama can translate language to English and then generate, but is not smart enough to understand that this is Slovak, and then the text need to be generated in Slovak as well. So Llama is a very small model, and so it is difficult to compare to the GPT models, for example. But it is just a text, so it works perfectly with English. It can work with some supported languages if we will really write a language, if we write a text in this language. So the whole text, if the whole text is in a current language, the model can handle it. Sometimes it has some problems as well, like we saw with Spanish. And with that not supported language, there is a bigger trouble. If I will switch to GPT, basically all those kind of translation will be perfect. So but the GPT and Llama there are different models, but just to show that those small models sometimes can do a work, but in the end we need to test them to see if they can work in the way we would like. Because with English it works quite okay. So for example, if you want to make the operation on a English, it's okay. But with some other languages, we need to test it more, because sometimes we saw that with German we received the output as expected. With Spanish, we didn't receive the expected output. If you like the video, hit the like button, press subscribe, and see you in the next one. Thank you.